the next thing we're going to look at is from a Spanish politician called Carla Antonelli. So I think she is a MP for Madrid. Let me just have a look. Let's just get this translation up. So she is the first trans woman MP, first trans woman senator in the Spanish Parliament. So that's pretty cool. I mean, we don't have one in the UK, but she did a passionate speech about trans people's rights. I'm going to show it to you. It is 2 minutes long. Now, if you're the kind of person like me who often just listens to YouTube videos, I'd just like to apologize in advance if you only speak English, or if you don't speak Spanish, because she's talking in Spanish. I don't feel like I can just read this out, because she delivers this with such passion that you have to hear her saying it. Read the subtitles if you can, and if not, perhaps we'll read it out afterwards. But we'll go through the translation afterwards.
Personas trans, que somos la comidilla de todo el mundo, que todo el mundo tiene que saber que somos trans, que somos, que no somos, María Belén, que si tenemos orgasmo o no, que si somos felices o no, que si nos operamos o no, que si nos mutilamos o no. Déjennos en paz, por amor a Dios, ya que tanto creen ustedes en Dios. Señorías, pegó. Ustedes han venido hoy a derogarnos, a derogar a mi compañera Jimena, a derogarme a mí. De verdad, no se les cae la cara de vergüenza que ustedes pretendan sacar, eliminar, cercenar de esta sociedad a un grupo de personas perseguidas históricamente, que estamos levantando cabeza, que estamos intentando ocupar un lugar en esta sociedad. Nos están haciendo la vida absolutamente imposible. Y señor Fuster, yo también fui una niña, ¿vale? Tengo 65 años, que parece que llegamos aquí por arte de Billy Brote. Y a mí realmente le hicieron lo que usted quiere que ahora le hagan los padres de niñas y niños trans. Tratar de impedirme vivir mi vida como realmente quisiera. Llevarme a psiquiatras, abandonarme, dejarme de lado la familia. Morirse mi padre. Gracias, señoría. El tiempo acabado en sí.
Sorry, that wasn't me who cut off the sound at the end. I think they turned off my microphone because their time was up. Like, an amazing, passionate speech. Like, you could really feel it from, like, you could really feel what she was saying, what she's feeling. And I really feel it too. Like, she's saying, like, trans people aren't going to be pushed back to the margins. Like, yeah, I just feel it's inspiring. Should we go through and read out? I think we can do. So she says, trans people, we are everyone's topic of conversation. Everyone has to have an opinion about us. If we are trans, what we are not. Do we have orgasms or not? The amount of fucking times I have encountered some stupid loser who insists that I can't have orgasms. It's like, what are you talking about? Where has this come from? I mean, I do know where it's come from. It's come from one stupid clip from one stupid surgeon who said something dumb, and now it's been, like, in the anti-trans world written as fact. Trans people cannot have orgasms. We absolutely can. But yeah, she says, are we happy or not? Do we get surgery or not? Do we mutilate ourselves or not? No, we don't. It's not mutilation to look after your own body. Well, Leave us alone, for God's sake. Since you claim to believe in God so much, yeah. Then she says, members of Vox, so that's one of the political parties in Spain. Today you came here to derogate us, or to talk badly about us, I guess. To my colleague, to me, and he's shaking his head there, like, fuck off, dickhead. Honestly, don't you feel ashamed? Do you not feel any shame at all for trying to remove, to erase, to cut us out from this society? They don't feel any shame. She's right, and her emotion to feel this is right, and she's correct. Everything that's coming out here is true and honest and a realistic description of the situation. And I think it's good for her to say this in front of a group of people where lots of them aren't transphobic dickheads, but they're transphobic dickheads. They don't feel shame. They don't even think this lady is a person. They think we're subhuman. They, at best, the best transphobic person, the best gender critical, doesn't care about us suffering. Doesn't care if, doesn't care whether we live or die. But lots of them enjoy it. Lots of them genuinely gain something. They get off on trans people suffering. That's like the hobby, trying to cause trans people suffering, trying to cause us distress, trying to, sometimes there's whole Twitter accounts on and like Reddit and, well, maybe not Reddit, Twitter and 4chan and Kiwi Farms and all these places where they just like collect together trans people posting on forums saying they're having a bad time or their families kick them out in the street or something, and they just laugh about it. They just like write these disgusting comments about our bodies underneath and stuff. Like, lots of them genuinely enjoy trans people. And I think if you're listening to this and you think, oh no, that's ridiculous, that's hyperbolic, they don't enjoy it, they just, no, you are wrong. I am telling you, it is a fact that a lot, I don't know if I would say most or not, but that's up for debate. It could be most. A lot of dedicated transphobes, a lot of people who have made transphobia their entire personality, genuinely enjoy trans people suffering. And if you can't get your head around that, or you think that must be wrong, or you've got too much faith in humanity to believe that, you are just wrong. And you should go on some of these disgusting sites and see how they talk about us, and don't let yourself just be like, oh, well, this is just a handful of people. It's not. It's fucking a huge number of them. And it's the people involved in all of these large anti-trans campaigns, the people at the top, the grunts at the bottom, everyone in between, genuinely enjoy trans people suffering. And I'm not saying that I know that this random dickhead from Vox here does or not. I don't know anything about this guy, but I would be shocked if at least some of them didn't. Anyway, she says, do you not feel any shame for trying to remove, to erase, to cut us out of this society, a historically persecuted group of people? People who are finally starting to lift out their heads, trying to find a place in this world. You are making our lives absolutely unbearable. True, it is. Like, it's... I say this a lot about transition. Every single aspect of transitioning has made my life better. My life is like, I'm just happier in who I am, and I'm just happy. And when I'm not dealing with politics, I'm a generally happy person. I have friends and hobbies and a good job, and my life is pretty good. The only bad thing in my life, other than the same struggles that everyone else has, with people dying and illness and all these things that everyone deals with. The only major stress in my life that other people don't have that comes with being trans is the relentless, horrific, international, global level transphobia, the fear of the future and stuff. And I wouldn't want to say my life is unbearable, but like, they're trying to make it unbearable, and at times it is unbearable, and it breaks me sometimes. And if it's entirely external, like, it's entirely made up, it's entirely unnecessary, it doesn't gain anyone anything, it's just this like evil that exists in society for absolutely no reason. And if it just went away, like if all the transphobes just stopped tomorrow, the world would just be a better place. For most people, it wouldn't change at all. For the transphobes, they'd probably be bored and they would need to get a new hobby. It wouldn't affect them at all. But my God, the relief and just like freedom I would feel if there wasn't these like stuff just hanging over me all the time. Yeah, so I totally get what she's saying here. She says, I was a child too, okay? I'm 65 years old. 65. She's looking pretty good for 65. I'm 65 years old now, and yet you act as if we just appeared out of nowhere. The truth is I went for exactly what you want parents of trans kids to do today. Trying to stop me from living my life the way I really want to live my life. Dragging me to psychiatrists, being abandoned, cast aside by my own family. My father dying and no one even calling me for his damn funeral. That is what you want, to push us back to the margins. But let me be clear, we will not go back to the margins. Yes! Like, what a legend. Yes. Like, feel this energy. Get fucked. We're not going back to the margins. And then everyone applauding and, like, hugging her and stuff. Like, legendary, amazing, great to... Again, like, this is another example of a trans politician standing up, being seen and making a difference, and like this is the kind of thing that I think we need to just, this is important. Like, this kind of stuff is important. But yeah, she is on Blue Sky. If you are Spanish speaking or you just want to follow her anyway, and she's Carla Antonelli, bluesky.social. But yeah, like, I think, one, we need to watch these trans people doing this stuff, like the lady we talked about earlier who was protesting the bathroom bill in Florida, like the trans people we talked about in Montana who are, you know, trying to make a difference and are making a difference in the legislature in Montana. And then, like this lady here, the first thing you need to do is watch it and feel inspired and feel their emotion and their passion coming from them. And then, you know, realize that what the transphobes are trying to do is crush you, and then don't get crushed by it, and then stand up and do something yourself.